Cryptocurrency can crash in 3 days. XRP, Hedera, HBAR, Bitcoin, Ethereum, all of your top cryptocurrencies can go lower in 3 more days. And this is why. Let me show you real quick and let's just jump into it. The United States Federal Reserve is going to have their first meeting of 2022 on January 25th and January 26th. Now, inflation is going to be one of the topics of this meeting. And inflation is very important because, as Jerome Powell, the head of the Fed, said, watch this video because inflation can lead us into a recession. So this is a quick 10-second TikTok. So listen to what he has to say because this is very important. And again, destroy the like button so more people see this video because a lot of people need to see this. Listen.
Stability. If inflation does become too persistent, if these high levels of inflation get entrenched in our economy and in people's thinking, then inevitably that will lead to much tighter monetary policy from us. And it could lead to a recession, and that will be bad for workers. We're clearly on.
Obviously a recession would be very bad for not only workers, but investors, and inflation is getting out of control. This right here is the balance sheet of the Fed divided by the United States GDP. So basically the balance sheet is getting out of control. The Fed has a lot of stocks, a lot of assets underneath their portfolio, and they need to unload it. They need to start selling it because they own a lot. So either way, the United States is in trouble, and rate hikes, interest rates are going to increase this year. So the money supply will go down. There will be less money all around the world. Here is a chart of the inflation rate for the past year. And as you can tell, we started last year at 1.4% and we ended the year at 7%. So back to Jerome Powell, the head of the Fed's point, if inflation gets out of control, they have to do something about it. And in 2021, it seems like inflation has gotten out of control. Like, I think we can all agree that inflation is getting out of control. It's getting hard for people to live and to pay for basic necessities like rent, like food, like transportation, like education. So that is when obviously you will see Bitcoin, Ethereum, Binance, Cardano, all of these cryptos continue lower. And it's not just going to be crypto, it's going to be stocks as well and real estate. So if a recession happens because of this inflation, then obviously everything will get affected, not just cryptocurrency. Now, another major risk is COVID. I don't want to speak too much about COVID, but you all know what's happening around the world. Like, look at the numbers. These speak for themselves. So if this continues, obviously countries have to go into lockdown. New Zealand is not looking so good. A lot of countries around the world are not looking so good because of this COVID. And geopolitical tensions is another major risk. Like, the risks keep adding on. First of all, it's inflation with Jerome Powell, right? Inflation, and then we have COVID concerns, and now we have geopolitical risks with Ukraine and Russia possibly going to a war. I do not want to see this happen. Obviously, I do not want to see people getting hurt. Now, another major risk is global warming, because 2021 was one of the warmest years on record ever. So global warming, climate change is another risk. Now, the last risk that I want to speak about today is crypto regulation. For example, Jim Cramer, he's a famous stock investor that is on CNBC. He spoke about how Dogecoin could be a security. And on my channel, on this channel, we spoke about how Ethereum, yes, Ethereum could also be a security. So just like the SEC went after XRP right here, just like the SEC went after XRP, the SEC can go after Ethereum and Dogecoin. That is a very big possibility. Do not listen to anyone who tells you otherwise, because just like people did not believe that the SEC could go after XRP, that's exactly what happened. The SEC literally went after XRP. So a lot of people were saying that this is impossible, but that's exactly what happened. So today in this video, inflation is the main risk. And again, in about 3 more days, on January 26th, this meeting will end. The Federal Reserve FOMC meeting, the first one for 2022, and a lot of people are expecting that they will increase interest rates to make it harder for people to borrow money. And again, it seems like if inflation gets out of control, we could go into a recession. But also, if we tighten the money supply, we could also go into a recession. So both ways, it seems like we are in a sticky situation, everyone. So, although I believe in 3 more days we can go lower, I have not sold a single dollar. So, all of you watching, you should do the same. You should just have money on the side and just stay invested, because you never know. These predictions can be wrong. They are predictions for a reason. So stay invested. Me personally, I have been right for months now that we're gonna go down, but I have not sold a single dollar. All I'm doing is working hard and buying the dip. And real quick, destroy the like button for this view. Right now we are in Thailand, and this is the view outside of my hotel room. But I wanted to make this video short and sweet, to the point, to update all of you about what's happening in the next couple of days around the world, because there are a lot of things that are very important. So it could take a toll on the crypto markets, stock markets, and economy in general. So that is why this video is important. That is why you should absolutely destroy the like button so more people can see this warning. The whole world needs to see this video. So do your part, let the algorithm push this out, and I love you all. Take care, be safe, everyone, and until next time, y'all know what it is. Mr. Mufleh, out.